guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluwayemisi if you already do not know, and yes, some people call me Shante. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through how I achieved this very subtle glam look that is inspired for Valentine, like a date night kind of thingy. I recently just got my hands on this palette from Cosmetics and ItsMyRayeRaye collaborations, and I've been dying, like literally dying, to actually create looks with it. So today I'm going to be using this palette to create this look, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. But before we even get right into the video, why don't you just click on that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. I mean, it's free, you can just do it like right now, and let's get this moving. You can do it, like honestly, like you can just click on that subscribe button below this screen, like just right now, and then you're part of this family. So without further ado, please let's jump right into the video. So before I even start, I want to show you guys how I reorganized my NubanBeauty brush sets into this very cute, pretty wallet that came with the brush. Like, it is so cute and compact, and then it's so spacious and it's so handy. Like, I can just take this everywhere, and it's just cute. It's just cute. We're still going to be using the NubanBeauty brush set in today's video because it is popping like that. Yes. So let's go. So I'm going to be starting off first of all by using a spoolie to brush out my brows, and then taking the BlackWalnut brow pencil, I'm going to be filling my brows in. So I came up with this shape, and we're just going to do the same thing to the other eye or the other brows. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up with some concealer and get them to look a tad bit decent, like okay, because right now they look a mess. So I'm going to be using my ColourPop's concealer in the shade Deep. So I'm just using a clean brush to brush off, to blend out the concealer so that it is seamless. I stopped using lighter concealers to clean up my brows a while back. I just got tired. I'm just fine with like using a concealer that is really close to my skin tone. Now that this is looking just okay, I'm going to be taking my Zaron tinted brow gel and just set the brows in place. Moving on to my eyes, I'm going to be concealing my eyelid area with the ColourPop's concealer. This is in Deep Golden. I'm just going to ensure that I have an even base to work with, and I'm going to be blending this out. And before this starts to crease, I'm going to be setting it with some powder, and I'm using the Sacha buttercup setting powder to do this. And I'm also setting up onto my brow bone area. Now that we have this done, we're going to be moving straight into the eye makeup, and I'm going to be going into this color from this palette, this one right here. I'm going to dip my blending brush into it, which is from Nuban as well, and just transition with that color. So this is actually a pretty cool transition shade. Okay, the color I'm using is called Spice. I forgot that the palette was named, so we can just call them by the name. My god, like it is so freaking hot. What is going on in Nigeria? Next, I'm going to be going into Sunset with the same blending brush, and I'm just going to further deepen that transition space. Oh wow, I like these colors. I really do. And guess what, guys? While I was trying to film this video, I broke one of my contour powders. It's so painful. Like, I'm so burnt right now. So for now, I'm cool with the transition space. So I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo pencil. I'm going to take some of that on my fingers and pat them on my lid area, because that's where we're going to be applying our lid color. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Friday, and I'm going to be popping this in my outer and inner corner. Yeah, like I'm just packing this on, and it is a gorgeous color. As you can see, I'm patting this color on. I'm not really dragging, just to ensure that the color stays. If there's one thing I can say about this palette, like the colors actually blend very seamlessly. Like it melts like butter, like into each other. So I'm just blending the top of these shadows into the transition color, very light-handed, not putting so much energy or effort into that. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm taking a smaller brush. This is the smudge brush or something like that from the NubanBeauty brush set, and I'm going to be taking Connie, which is a purple shade. I'm just going to be deepening the outer corner and the inner corner a tiny little bit more with that, and you can see like the color payoff is really nice. I mean, like I literally just dipped that brush in and it has little or no fallout, so like I'm really impressed, guys. Yeah, so we have something like this. I'm going to go back into the first brush and just blend the color into each other, just further blend that out and blend. For the center of my lid, I'm going to be going into the shade I'm actually confused, I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to be going into the shade Passion. Yeah, Passion. I'm going to be using or dipping my brush into that. I'm not wetting the brush or anything, I'm just using it like that, packing on that, and then just popping that on my lid space. I mean, this literally feels like butter. I feel like doing something more, so I'm going to just go on top of that with Tiffany just to brighten it a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And just to bring back the color on the outer and inner corner, I'm going to take my blending brush and just blend the colors together like so. So we're just going to stop here for now and move on to other things. I'm going to be lining my eyes with a random gel liner and this liner brush from Real Technique. Yeah, so 50 hours later we got the liner done. I'm really not going to pay attention to how awkward it looks. I'm just going to let it do what it want to do. I cannot be bothered. So I'm going to apply some mascara on my lashes now, just to prepare them for the marriage of my falsies with my real lashes together. Yes, and by the way, I'm using the mascara from BH Cosmetics. It's called the BH Bliss Lash. And for my lashes today, I'm going to be using the by the BMO 100% Siberian Mink Luxury Lashes in the style Tiwa. Yeah, this is what I'm going to be using on my eyes today. We're going to leave the eyes as it is right now, move on to the face very quickly, and then we'll be back to finish up with the eyes. I'm going to be brushing over my face because I have like an in-depth tutorial on my foundation, highlights, and contour routine, which I'm going to link down below. So I'm going to rush over my foundation, my contour, my highlights, and then we'll be right back. So now moving back to the eyes, I'm going to be using the shade Sunset and Friday to smudge my under eye. That is so pretty. I'm going to be taking the shade Allison, which is this shimmery color right here, and I'm going to be popping that in my inner corner, just like that. Now I'm going to take my macro pencil in black, and I'm just going to put this in my waterline. Next, I'm going to take the mascara that I used earlier on, and I'm just going to brush up my real lashes with the falsies, and then do something to my bottom lashes too. Now for highlights, I'm going to be dusting the brush of all the powder that might have been on it, and I'm going to be going into the shade Fried Toast and Radiant. I'm going to be mixing both colors together. I've heard so many good stuff about this highlighter. Okay. So I'm just going to use my powder brush to like tone this down a little bit, because this is way too much. Tone it down like that. I like the fact that it kind of like melts into the skin, like it disappears, and then you can just see that glow. Next, I'm going to be applying some blush with my MAC blush in Breezy, and I'm just going to be putting that in between where I have the contour and the highlights, just to blend it all together. Not bad. I'm actually beginning to like this look. So now moving on to the lips, I'm actually thinking of what to do. I'm going to be taking my Zaron pencil in the shade Stallion, and this ColourPop lipstick in the shade Virginia, and that's what I'm going to be using on my lips today. And just to seal up everything, I'm going to be using my NubanBeauty setting spray, and I'm going to be spraying that all over my face. Yes guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed today's video and the time with me. I hope you learned one or two things and that you can recreate this look for your date night and all that good stuff. That is it from me today. Please subscribe so that you don't miss another video from me. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Leave a comment for me below. Let's talk to one another. Let's be friends on all my social media platforms. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video.